Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? I want to introduce the president of Industry Miner, the sponsor of this very great occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise as I welcome Dr. Barrister Aisha Ochuwa. Make some noise! We can stand up, can we stand up? Make some noise! Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen!
Thank you very much for making out time to be here today at this very important conference. Like I told you earlier today, it is not a story, it is not a magic, but the truth is, you will never achieve anything in your life until you get a picture of where you are going. That's the reality of life, and that's the reason why we are here. I want you to once again jam your hands together to the dignitaries on this high school who have laid out their time to come and speak with you, to talk to you and making the best
Greatest of the greatest of the greatest Nigerian students. Greatest of the greatest of the greatest Nigerian students. Greatest Bagba, greatest Bobo, greatest Basbos. Good morning, everyone. Or is it afternoon yet? Good afternoon, everyone. I feel honored to stand before you today, understanding that I stand before future presidents, governors, senators, ministers, and industry giants. I understand that I stand before men and women of great value, intelligent people, because I know one thing for a fact. Nigeria has, I dare to say, the most intelligent people in the world. Now, the reason why the Industry Miner Limited has embarked on this journey is because in recent times, we have come to understand that our most brilliant people, our scholars, have all, with our local parlance, jackpot to other countries. Now, why are they relocating? They are relocating because they feel there are no opportunities in Nigeria. And they are correct to a great extent, and that's because opportunities have not been presented to them. But I tell you today that why do we have to wait for opportunities to be presented when we can create opportunities ourselves? Now, a lot of us have talents. No, everybody here was born with a talent. But the thing is, some people don't even know what their special gift is. We were all created for a purpose on earth. Now, we're here for two reasons. The first one is to make you understand the power of optimism, right? To make you know that once you dream it, you can achieve it. There is nothing you set your mind to that you cannot achieve, as long as you have, number one, the audacity to dream. Secondly, the courage to pursue. And thirdly, the determination to conquer. So I want you today to understand that you must dream big. It doesn't matter the kind of background you are from, or it doesn't matter the disability you have. Once you program your mind to aim for greatness, you will achieve greatness. The second part of our visit here is to offer opportunities. Now, we have been in communication with different industry giants across all the industries. A lot of them could not journey all the way down to Niger State with us because of the distance. And I'm grateful to Mr. Gospel Obi, popularly known as Gospel on the Beats, for taking out time, to honor us today and travel all the way down from Lagos State to Niger State. Please, a round of applause to him. Thank you. So we have industry giants, experts, a lot of who on standby. We have pitched the vision to them. We want to help people. We have smart people, but They don't have the opportunity. Now, these people have positioned themselves to mentor as many people as they can across different industries. And we were very strategic in picking Footmina. Everyone seated here today is fortunate to be here because I promise you, you will benefit from what we have set out. Now, before we proceed, I would like you to bring out your phones. I want to get everyone's information because we intend to follow up. I did not leave everything I was doing in Lagos to come all the way to Niger State and not follow up. So please bring out your phones. I want you to go on the Industry Miner Instagram page, click on the link in the bio, select the link School Tour, National School Tour, and register your details. If you cannot access Instagram, please go on Google, type theindustryminer.com and click on School Tour. How many of you run businesses? I know students have side businesses they used to hustle. How many of you, please hire? And how's that going? Please?
First, I didn't want to go into anything because I felt I should focus
On your studies?
on my studies. According to my dad, it's going to be a distraction. But then it got to some point I felt, okay, there's some things I would want to do for myself without, probably not a bad thing, my parents' approval. Things I would love to achieve myself. So then I have to have funds, which I can't ask from them. So I thought, what can I start that will be profitable? So I felt POS would be a nice idea. So on a daily basis, I get to set aside 1,000 from my daily profits, and which is helping a lot.
Great.
In many ways.
So-
So I get my customers by posting on the hostel group,
Great.
and I'm closer to the gate, so it's much more easier for them going out,
see
coming to my room, and I kind of interact with them, have fun times, thank them by saying, Kamsamida, Kumasimida, come again. And I have nice roommates actually that also help tell people, create awareness for me. And I have a supporting roommate that whenever I'm lazy, she's also into selling shoes, jewelries.
Great. Jory.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she encourages me to create awareness. And I think that was just last week, Sunday. We went room by room
Great.
to create awareness. And we're able to sell.
It is information provided that will be processed. You cannot sit in your hostel and expect everybody in school to know about your business. If you do not put the word out there, nobody will know about your business. That's where the power of advertisement comes in. You must advertise. You have to be your own walking billboard. As you walk on the road, see, nobody is too big for you to advertise your business to. It doesn't matter if the person is a lecturer or the person is a student or a member of staff. As long as you run a business in school, please speak to everyone you come across about your business. Even if they cannot patronize you, one day somebody around them will be in need of your service and the person will recommend you. Please continue, Saida. Are you done?
Well, I would like to encourage everybody to also find one or two things because the economy is hard and you can't really, not that I'm not saying you shouldn't depend on your family, but then you should get something doing to support them also. There are times when they are really down and wouldn't be able to support you financially. So you should be able to let them know also that you can handle some of your own problem financially. And then you shouldn't allow it to affect your academy, so that they won't be able to like gain how should I put it, so that okay, most parents are afraid that when we youngsters are making money we get distracted by the money and we don't focus on the education. Well, people say school is calm. Not for everybody actually, it depends on how you use it. So you can also graduate, make yourself business oriented and match the two. Don't allow one to surpass the other. You can work hand in hand with both and achieve.
Thank you very much. She made a lot of valid points, and I'm going to pick out from a few of the things she said. The first thing she said is, do not allow your business distract you from your academics. That is very important because education is important. Everything you are learning in school at the moment will help you one day. You may not see it, but you see, in the real world, you will come across one of these things and you will remember an experience in school or a lecture in school that will come in handy. She also mentioned about going about, to advertise her business and being friendly. She said she welcomes them with a smile. Now, you must understand that a returning customer patronizes 22% more at the second purchase than the first purchase. Why? Because trust has been established. So when you come across a customer, for those of you that run a business, don't just try to secure that sale. Understand that one customer is equals to 20 customers. Why? Word of mouth. So you're not just selling a product, you're selling an experience. How do I know this? If I come to you now, let's say you sell jewelry and I come to you, I buy a few pieces of jewelry, your items are of good quality, they are beautiful, but you have a very bad behavior. Do you think at that point I will care about the quality of your products? Do you think I will come back for another patronage? Do you think I will recommend people? Now you have lost a customer and potential customers. But if I come to you, you sell quality products, you sell at affordable prices, and your pieces are very beautiful, you are friendly too, I will come back, I will keep coming back, and I will keep referring you. Word of mouth is important. She also mentioned that. Now, to the main course. A lot of people are restricted mentally because of a few factors. Why do you think a lot of great men have died with their greatness and their talents, not showing themselves approved to the world? Number one factor I figured out was fear. Now, a lot of people are afraid to even show themselves approved to the world. A lot of people are afraid to show the world how talented, how gifted they are. A lot of people are afraid to even start a business or secure a job because of fear. Fear has made people restrict themselves. But why? Why are people afraid? People are afraid because they don't want to fail. Do you believe there is anything like failure? Why do you think there is something like failure?
Because for one to excel, like you have to like try and error. So if you fail, it doesn't mean the end of the stuff. You fail for it to like improve. Failure is not the end of every course of a business or life.
Thank you. I personally do not believe in the word failure. I feel we make mistakes. So we should not be afraid to make a mistake. When you make a mistake, what do? You go back to the drawing board, analyze where you went wrong, see how you can correct it, and start again. Who agrees with me, please? You did not raise up your hand. Do you disagree? You, yeah. Yes. I asked for the people that agree with me, but you did not raise up your hand. That means you disagree with me. Are you shy? Talk. Please give him the microphone. Do you believe there's something like failure?
Yes.
Why?
When you have a goal and you can't achieve that goal, you have failed.
No, I disagree with you. Please give him the microphone.
Excuse, okay. I do not believe in failure because a failure is someone that refuses to try again.
God bless you. You will only be a failure if you give up after a mistake. Now, what a lot of people consider as failure are simply mistakes. Nobody is perfect. You see some of the industry giants that you consider very admirable these days, that you think have done so great, if they tell you their background stories, you will be surprised. A lot of them did trial and error so many times before they got it right. Now, they would have only been failures if they had given up at the first or second try. That's the only time you will be a failure. I tell you, my brother, there is nothing like failure. There is no, if you put that in your mind, you will not do anything because you will be afraid to fail. And when you are afraid to fail, you will be restricted mentally and even physically because you will not want people to look down on you for failing. But once you program your mind that, listen, if I try this thing and it doesn't work out the way I want the first time, I will try it again until I get it. You will find yourself doing things. It's just like learning to drive a car. When you think of driving without any knowledge, don't you get scared? You get scared, but you try, right? At the first driving lesson, you understand that it is not rocket science. At the second driving lesson, you feel like you can mount the road. At the third lesson, you pick up your key and you start driving to different parts of the country. That is how running a business is. That is how pursuing a career is. You have to try. If you don't try, you will not know what lies ahead of you. I mean, what if you try and you do it right? Must the thoughts always be negative? What if you try and you get it right? And the best way to achieve success is to make yourself valuable. Value is a product, right? The currency used in purchasing value is money. I know a lot of people see money as a currency, but I choose to look at it the other way around. If a customer comes to you to give you money, the customer is coming to purchase a product with the money, right? And it's value the customer is purchasing. A lot of us here have talents. We have gifts, even different from what we are learning in school. Some people naturally know how to make hairs. Some people naturally know how to bake. Some people naturally know how to do different types of things, but they will rather keep it in their pockets and not pursue it. Why? Because they are afraid to fine-tune it. Why not go back to your hostels today? Think of that one thing that came to you naturally, right? Or think of that skill you acquired during one of the holidays. Or think of the skill you are interested in and you think you can pursue in your life's journey. Why not identify it, get familiar with it, fine-tune it, and monetize it? This way you will become valuable. And money is just a reward for value. A lot of people program their minds to pursue money. All they think of is, I need money, I want to be rich. I need money, I need to be rich now. Why not transform that thought to, I want to be valuable so that I can attract wealth? Because when you are valuable, wealth will come to you. Why do you think some people will travel all the way to different states to go and meet, let's say, a doctor who is an industry giant in, let's say, gynecology, somebody having a sickness, a woman having a certain kind of sickness that needs an expertise advice, will travel to another state to go and meet, or travel to India, travel abroad to go and meet their valuable people. If they were not that valuable, we will travel there to go and get medical treatment. No. Now, the people who relocate, or everybody wants to relocate, right? How many of you want to relocate here? See.
Relocate.
You want to relocate, sir?
If I tell you what I'm facing, you'll be surprised.
Oh, God. So, can I ask one question? When everybody relocates, what will happen to Nigeria?
Nigeria will be left empty.
Nigeria will be empty.
It will be empty.
Oh, no.
Mommy, Prof says he want to relocate to.
Sir, you want to relocate too? I tell you, Nigeria has a lot of opportunities and great potentials. We are too focused on the government. Now, a lot of people want to relocate because they say the government has failed them. How about we focus on ourselves more? You want to relocate because there are no job opportunities in Nigeria. And you want the government to provide job opportunities for everybody. Do you think that's realistic? The government cannot provide job opportunities for everybody. There are millions of us in Nigeria. How many job opportunities can the government provide? So how about we change the mindset? How about we change the narrative and become opportunity creators in ourselves? If you start a business and your business starts to thrive, you will create opportunities for others to participate in your business. You will start to employ people. Now imagine if half of the people in Nigeria who have great talents and great potentials can only believe in themselves enough to make that initial move and become that person the society needs. They will create opportunities for a lot of other people. So please, I would like us to change that mindset of Nigeria is not working. Forget about the government. See, the reason why a lot of us can be treated anyhow by the government is because the government knows that we are reliant on them, right? And when it's time to contest, they know they will come and give everybody 5,000, and you will vote them back into power. It is true. That is what has been happening. But imagine if everybody is successful enough and that 5,000 does not mean anything to you because you probably have 50 million in your account made from your business. Do you think they'll be able to buy people with votes? Do you think they'll be able to buy people with votes? So the only way, I've been saying this, the only way for us to have the government that we so desire is to become valuable people in ourselves. Start to develop yourself. Create opportunities for yourself. Learn a skill. Focus on your education also. The knowledge you get from school, add it to your skill, right? Start a business, make that move. All of us were born with something unique and great. Some people, their own is skill-based, while some others, their own is knowledge-based. I know a lot of us here, if we handle a computer and start to code, a lot of people here are technical giants, right? They have great knowledge, but you're not monetizing it. Look for a way to monetize your talents. Start now. You're in school. Even if you don't want to start your business now, how many of you have drafted a business plan before? Or have a business plan? Are you waiting until you graduate to start figuring out what you want to do with your life? That's why we have a lot of graduates roaming the streets, not knowing their left from their right, because when they were in school, they did not make plans for the future. Can a garden grow in one day? You have to plant the seed. It is that seed that you keep watering. Now, what is the watering here? The watering is fine-tuning the skills, perfecting the skills that will become a beautiful garden one day. If you go anywhere and you see a beautiful garden, that garden was not set up in one day. It was careful planning, careful nurturing that created that result that everybody can now see. There were people who were weeding, people who were, clearing a lot of unwanted plants. That's made that garden what it is that everybody will say and say, oh, this plant is so beautiful, this is beautiful. So you have to start putting in that work from now. And that's where the industry minor comes in. We want you to make yourselves valuable. With your spare time, fine-tune your skills. Whatever industry you are in, fine-tune your skills, make yourselves valuable, so that when opportunity comes, opportunity will meet preparation. Because today, if I say, okay, we have an opening for 10 people in NNPC, if we come to you and say, what value can you offer? Can we recommend you? Will you be prepared enough when the opportunity comes? We need you to be prepared, and that's why I need your details. Right? We will follow up with you. We want to create a community where, when the time comes, when you graduate, we can offer even internships now that you're in school. We can say, okay, the top performers, the people who are doing exceedingly well in their field, the people who have businesses that need funding, we say that you are thriving well in your business, you are doing well in your business, we can recommend you for funding. We can help you with your proposals, go over your business plan and position you in a way that investors can participate in your business. But if you do not position yourself that way, how will we do it? That's why we are going around the schools to tell our youths, listen, there are a lot of opportunities, but the problem is there are not many valuable people to benefit from these opportunities. Because in this same Nigeria that you are saying is not working, there are people that are making a lot of money. Do you know? What is helping them make that money is the value. A man of value cannot go into a company and tell them, listen, these are my skills, these are my talents, these are the things I can do. I can handle your website, I can do this and that. And they will say they will not take you. Even if they don't take you at that point, they will hold your CV tight and keep you in the corner from when that opportunity will present itself. The industry minor has partnered with people in different industries, and they've told us, okay, great, from time to time, we need people to fill different roles. But our youth these days, all the top performers have traveled. They've gone to lend other countries their knowledge and their talents. There is nobody. The other day, my children were sick. I took them to the hospital, and they were just loading them with drugs. They could not even diagnose what was wrong with them, simple typhoid. They were just giving them different drugs. Why? Because our good doctors have all traveled. When everybody travels, who will take care of us when we are sick? That's why I'm taking my time to say, Start to develop yourselves from now, expecting greatness, expecting that opportunities will present themselves. And when these opportunities come, you have to be prepared. You must hunger for success. See, hunger is a sign of good health. When a person is sick, the first thing is that the person loses an appetite. So for you to hunger for success, it means you would pursue success. For you to hunger for success, it means you would, when you're hungry, don't you look for food? When you hunger for success, you will look for the success and you will find the success. You will do whatever it takes to find that success. So hunger for success, hunger for greatness, do whatever it takes to make yourself a person of value. People always want persons of value. You cannot have value and we say, listen, we won't have the bragging rights to say, see, we have so and so person. We are bringing the person to your organization and the industry minor is not demanding money from you. This is our way of giving back to the society. This is our way of even securing our own future. Because graduates will come out of every university. And when they come out, if they're not valuable enough, our companies will suffer. That's why you will see companies employ people every 3 months. Because they will write an enticing CV. By the time you employ them, they cannot do anything. And you start sending people for training. Even in the training, they are not willing to learn. So we want people to start fine-tuning themselves so that when the opportunity comes, opportunity will meet preparation. The opportunity will meet a prepared person. So please join our community and put in the work individually. We will follow up with you. When you follow us, we will follow up with you. And, we'll monitor your progress and help you when the time comes. We don't want you to graduate and lack assistance because there are people. There are lots of companies, but these companies are looking for valuable people. You cannot just sit down and want money. Why? Why should the company give you money? In the same graphics designing that you are doing and they are paying you $15,000 a month, there is somebody doing it in a company exceptionally well that is getting $1,500 a month. The difference is the value. Make yourselves valuable. I want to stop here at this point. Please, put in the work. Join our community and we will assist you. Now, for those people who are clueless in matters of business construction, or you've not had an encounter with any form of business construction, we have made available materials that we have put for free on YouTube. You don't have to pay money to watch them on YouTube. They are there for free to assist you on the A to Z of business construction and how to build a business to last. Start learning from now. Start understanding these things from now so that when it's time for you to start your business, you will not be stranded. You will have knowledge on labor law. You will have knowledge on advertisements. You will have knowledge on staffing. You will have knowledge on taxation. You will have knowledge on even the structure of a business. We have put out a video series on YouTube. Go on YouTube, the Industry Minor YouTube page, watch for free and gather knowledge. Start making yourselves valuable from now. You can also visit our website and navigate through our website. We have a number of opportunities for you to tap into. We have 2 published books, The Industry Minor and Built to Last. These books are available in soft copy and hard copy. They will help you in your journey, even in your career. They're not just for business people. One day you will get into a company and you'll be given sensitive roles. We don't want a situation whereby we are giving sensitive roles and you don't know what to do. So start learning from now. Go on our website, theindustryminor.com. Visit our YouTube channel at The Industry Minor. Follow our Instagram channel so you don't miss out on any updates. Because all these updates will be posted on our social media platforms and we'll send them to you via mail. That's why I want you to fill that form. Fill the registration form so that you don't miss out on any information. So when we say we want 20 people to come and work in this tech company, if you know you are valuable enough and you put in your CV, we can recommend you. So make sure you join our community and make sure you click on that link to register your details. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.